This training video is for supervisors and anybody who is reviewing incident reports. It's basically to guide you on the steps to review and move the report to different states. I am logged in as Freddy, just so we can show you how to do this. This would be your supervisor's account when they log in. This would be, I am, as it shows right here, impersonating. This is not me really using Freddy's account. This is just me for training purposes. But if Freddy or any supervisor would log in, they're going to have tasks here on their home screen. If you click on the U on the top left, you will always get back to your home screen, just in case you click somewhere else and not find your task. Here you're going to find anything that is ready for you to review or anything that you have pending, any task that you have pending. So for this instance, we have an incident, starts with an I, that's the date, report number is 210, and it's in supervisor review state. In other words, like a level 3 in perspective. We're not using levels, but this is what it equates to. It is on supervisor review. So as a supervisor, you're going to click on the incident. The incident is going to open up. Here's where you're going to verify all the information. You're going to see who the incident owner is, the activity type. This is just for training, so I put it as a training incident. So when if you have an officer that made a mistake and they put the activity type the wrong way, just X out of it and write the new one that should be the right one. You need to make sure that the dates and times are correct. If there are any incident flags, so in other words, you can have multiple here. So if there's a code gray, especially for UMH supervisors, you're going to include anything in there. Again, this is training, so I'm making changes. All this will be new when we go live. But as a supervisor, you have the ability to add or make changes. So additional responses, maybe we called maintenance or housekeeping. So you're going to add that to it. And instead of not applicable, we're just going to keep housekeeping. So you need to make sure that everything there is proper. The incident start time, the flags, anything that you need to check in this main page should be checked. Make sure that the location is proper. Persons are in there. You can check to see, click on it, make sure everything's proper. Organizations, we have off-duty PD. Come in here and check, make sure everything is proper. There are going to be some changes happening before we go live. So this is not showing you where all the little details are. This is basically showing you how to review an incident and how to pass it up to a level 5. You're going to check that all the items are there. Click on the item, see if there's any pictures missing, anything that states that needs to be updated. Vehicles, there's no vehicles in this incident report, which is okay. Narratives, you have a narrative right here. Click on it so you can read it. Make sure that it is complete. So you can see this is a very short narrative. The narrative states this is a test. So just make sure you read it. If it is correct, then we can definitely move forward. If it's not, you got to send it back. If you have any attachments, for this instance, we don't. So once you verified all the information that is correct, and you don't need to send it back to us back to the officer, you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to click on Ready for Manager Review. Or if it was something that needs to be sent back to the officer, you're going to reject it and you're going to send it back to open state, which is basically the level 2 for officers, for the writing officer. For this instance, for this training purpose, we're just going to make sure that right now we're going to click on manager review, and that's like bumping it to a level 5. If you need to send it to the back to the officer, you're going to click on this. But here's where you can type any comment. So let's say the officer forgot to attach pictures, or there's pictures missing, or the narrative is not right, or the date and time is not proper. Here, type any comments that you want the officer to see, and then you will click on this one, and it will be sent back to the officer or to the incident owner. For now, for this training purpose, we're sending it up to a level 5, like it would be in perspective. It's not called level 5, it's a manager review state. Click on that, and as you can see, my task now is empty. If you have any other reports pending, they would be here. As of right now, Freddy does not have anything pending. This has been a training on the review process for supervisors. If you have any questions, please ask.